Welcome to the fine-tuning video now, in which I'll explain in more detail how you actually tune so that your piano is in perfect pitch. And that is, of course, perfect pitch doesn't really exist. I mean, we have a free app. It tells you the mathematical frequencies, which are, equal temperament and all that. But because of the physics of a piano, the thickness of the strings gives inharmonicity, and all of that together makes that we stretch our tuning in the treble and we drop our tuning in the bass. If you want to read more about the explanation for that, you can find a PDF on our website for it. We have distributed our keyboard into zones so that you can use this free app. You can also, of course, pay for an app in which you will not have to do this, but we think it's a nice approach which gives you enough tuning accuracy with actually quite a simple method. So let's go. This A, I don't need to do anything about it. This one is a little bit above, so luckily I can just slightly pull the lever and that brings it to perfect tone. So for you to understand regarding the zones, I would say half of the keys at least, which are in the middle, those you tune to the exact pitch that is given by the chromatic tuner app. The ones above we tune higher, and we will see as we get there. So now we have arrived in our last octave, and these we will gradually stretch the tones so that the highest tone is just outside of the green zone. as you may have noticed, for the high tones it's really difficult to have a really exact position. But as we only use one string per key, this actually makes it that you don't hear it. Of course, this is subjective, but everyone we have asked is, okay, this is acceptable, and this is why you can tune your piano yourself. So now I went all the way up, and now I will just do the same and go down. So until the last 2 octaves, I will just tune to the exact pitch. If pulling the lever back doesn't work, you can, of course, make a combination of slightly turning and then pulling a bit. And combining these two often gives you the desired result in the end. So now we have come to the zone in which I will gradually transition to the last tone, which will then be just outside of the green zone on the lower end. Meaning that all of these keys will be in the lower half of the green zone. If you notice that the first moment that you press the key, and then the sound, and then the sound thereafter, first you go a little bit, and then the sound drops. You need to tune to the tone which is after the initial, so to the stable one. So now the tuning is done, and if you do this a couple of times, I really hope you will feel more comfortable with it and do this anytime yourself.